See this right here, folks? This is a weight, okay? And this has been marketed to the fishing world as a necessity when doing a large majority of types of fishing with bait. I am a firm believer in the saying, use the least amount of tackle that you can possibly get away with. And I think that's why I've had success on my main channel, catching a lot of different fish with bait, because I tend to gravitate towards using no weight and no tackle. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to debunk the weight myth. Now, certainly there are situations where a weight comes in handy, but I'm going to show you in this video a number of different clips and situations where you do not need a weight or need any tackle whatsoever other than a bait and a hook, and you can be more successful that way. Because think about it, if you're a fish, if you're a predatory fish and you're swimming around and you see a bait fish in its natural habitat, you are more likely to eat that bait fish. But what if you are a predatory fish swimming around and you see a bait fish sitting there tied to a 2-ounce weight and 4 beads? Are you going to come up and eat that? Or are you going to shy away? All right, you may come up and eat it if you're a really dumb fish, but we're not trying to catch dumb fish. So let's dive into the first clip where I feel like a lot of people would use a weight, and I hardly ever use a weight if the current allows me to get away with it, and we'll talk about it. Lance is cutting up us some chum, and we're going to try to chum these guys to the top of the water.
There they are right there.
Oh, look at them, already coming up. Look at them all, those are nice ones. Those are big ones. Oh, there they are. Just had to sink a little bit deeper. Let's see if they'll eat it. Yep, we're on. There he is. Oh, he's off. He's off. Yeah, I can't hook him. There he is. There he is. That's not one of the big ones, but he ain't bad. That's a good one. Hey, come here, buddy. Look at there. Now that is a huge myth, the snapper fishing myth, that you have to catch snapper on the bottom, when in fact, most of the snapper that I catch are 20 to 30 to 40 foot below the boat, suspended up in the water column. And I hardly ever use a weight when I'm snapper fishing unless it's really bad current or really bad just conditions overall and I have to get my bait to go down. So as you see in this clip, I'm using nothing but a hook and a piece of bait, and I'm freelining this bait. That kind of makes it float down like a piece of chum, okay? And these snapper think it looks natural. They think they're being fed, and they come up and eat it, all right? Now, if you were to drop this down with a weight, you're not gonna get as many bites. Now, here's the next scenario. Let's check it out. Let me show you what we're doing. We're freelining little crabs around these pylons right here. No weight. When I say freeline, that means no weight. Oh, there he is. I got a good one. I got a good one. He just smoked it, dude. I think that's a decent one. 2, 3. Come on, baby. That's a good dinner fish right there, folks. That was me sheep's head fishing in yesterday's video. Now, most people, when they sheep's head fish, they're going to use a weight, or they're going to use a jig that's weighted. I was using a single hook, an Eagle Claw 084 number 4, and I was hooking a crab to it, and I was feeding it line and letting that crab float down. Okay, he was just kind of barely floating down, and I was watching my line. Okay, and what that does is that puts that crab in more of a natural look. Now, if he was attached to a weight and I dropped him down, does that look natural? No, it doesn't. So the current in this situation allowed me to use no weight and be very, very successful. And I find this true with so many situations, okay? So anytime there is no current and you can get away with it, all right, take your weight off. Put a little bitty split shot on if you need it. Let's jump into the next clip. On the tilapia mother load, check that out, but we're gonna try it out, all right? If they don't eat tilapia, I'm gonna be so upset because I've got so many freaking tilapia in here, and oh, they're eating him already. Oh my God, they're already eating him. There he is. Oh wait, hold on, did he come off? Wait, hold on, he's back on. Oh yeah, got him on the, oh my gosh, guys. Oh God, he ate the tilapia in like 2 seconds. Oh my goodness. Check that out, guys. He ate the tilapia in like T-minus 1 second. This is freaking rad. This is one of my favorite ways to fish, and I was free lining baits underneath a bridge. Okay, now it's about, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 foot deep there. All right, and what I do is when you pitch a bait under a bridge and it takes off running, it just looks like it's a bait fish in its natural habitat because there's no weight attached to the line. And so what does that snook do? It comes up and eats it because it says, oh, a bait, I'm sitting under this bridge ready to ambush that live bait, and he just came into my territory, boom. Now what would have happened if I would have thrown that bait under that bridge with a big old egg sinker? All right, it would have sunk to the bottom. The snook would have been like, whoa, what's that? That doesn't look natural. All right, and he'd have ran the other direction. All right, next clip, let's check it out. All right, we're using just big live shrimp. We're flipping them out, free lining. Ron's throwing the live target mullet. I'm crushing them. That was a good bite too. Look, I'm on again, I think. He's taking it.
Hey, what's up? Okay, you don't need to go to Harlem. And you're not.
Yep, we're on. We're on. He was swimming with. Oh, Ron, this may be a big one, dude. This may be a real big one.
No, hang on one second.
Yeah, I think this is a stud, dude. We may need a net for him.
Trap, Brant.
That's a good one, dude. Oh my gosh, come here, yes.
There we go. Nice fish, Brant.
That's a freaking nice one, dude. Now, this was from, folks, my video just a couple days ago. We're live shrimp fishing in a canal, and right now these fish are stacked in these backwater canals. Once again, I'm throwing this shrimp out on a single hook. All right, there's not a lot of current, not a lot of wind. Why would I use a weight if there's not a lot of current and not a lot of wind? There's no point in it. I want this shrimp to be flowing in his natural habitat, sort of, all right? And so when I throw him out there and he's sinking slowly, those legs are moving, he's sinking slowly, he's going down, but he's slowly sinking. That trout's like, oh my God, there's a shrimp. He just hopped up off the bottom and boom. We were super successful that video. We caught a lot of fish. All right, let's jump into the last clip. And I'm gonna start with my light rod, okay? And we're just gonna, we're gonna pitch this croaker in here. I'm using an Owner Kale hook. It's one of my favorite little hooks to use when I'm croaker fishing. Don't really have a lot of options today as to where to fish. Ooh, we just got smoked, guys. We just got smoked. He's on. There he is. There's a fish. There's our fish. There he is. Oh my goodness, look at the one with him. Oh my goodness, look at the fish with him. Guys, I got the smallest one of the bunch, and there is giant fish with him. Oh my goodness, come here. Gotta get my Ego net. Come here, sweet, that's a big freaking trout. So guys, this was the smallest fish in there by a long shot. This kind of goes along with the same thing I was talking about when I was pitching baits under the bridge and catching snook. These are big croakers I'm using. And I'm throwing these big croakers out and I'm letting them swim wild in their natural habitat. And those trout are coming up and hammering them. All right, no different than what I was doing with the snook underneath the bridge. All right, now what if I'd have put this bad boy on and thrown that croaker out there? You just scared those trout to kingdom come. If I'd have thrown a cork out there, that croaker's gonna swim in circles. He's not gonna be as natural. Sure, you may get a bite. But are you going to get as many bites? Are you gonna get the bites on the days where it's not a good bite? You see, that is why, if you watch my YouTube channel, my main YouTube channel, I'm able to be successful most of the time, and it's because even on days where there's a bad bite, hence the video I put out yesterday, bad conditions, bad bite, neat tide, horrible conditions, I still was able to put out a video and catch some fish because of the way we were targeting them, okay? So that is super important, certainly on days when the fish are chomping, when they're chewing, You can catch them with a weight, you can catch them with a cork, it doesn't matter. But that's not always going to be the case. And so you're going to have to rig properly in order to be successful on the bad days. Use the least amount of tackle you can get away with, folks. That's it. That's the video I have for you today. Those are some scenarios where I would highly recommend not using any tackle whatsoever. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you liked it, shoot me a thumbs up. If you learned something, shoot me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed. I try to put out a video or two a week on this channel, mostly educational stuff. I will do talk about other stuff like behind the scenes type stuff that's going on with my main channel and stuff like that. So if you are interested, please subscribe. Other than that, I hope each and every one of you have a great week.